reading fill in the blanks tips and tricks. Let's look at some useful tips and tricks for this question type. Very important, use your time wisely. So don't spend too much time on one question. Don't spend too much time on one blank. Especially when you are on a particular question, don't get stuck on one blank. Quickly go to the next one. If you're not able to find, you're not feeling confident about one blank, go to the next. Because in the end, once you have filled as many as you can, it will become easier to make a good guess for the remaining blanks. And also don't spend too much time on one question, not more than a minute or 2 minutes. If you find yourself reaching the time limit, then make your best guess and go to the next question. Consider all options. So don't finalize your answer without considering all words. Often, the people who make mistakes, what I've seen is they see a word and they just think, yeah, this looks like the right word, and they don't even look at the other words. But often when you look at the other words, you figure out that there was another word which made more sense and that should have been used. So look at all the words before finalizing your answer. And if you're confused between 2 or 3 words, then try to substitute each in the blank, then read it. And then based on your logic or how that sentence sounds to you with those different substitutions, you will be able to find the best option. Refresh your concepts. So as I said, you don't need to spend weeks learning grammar rules, but make sure that you understand the basic sentence structures, parts of speech. We have a special session on the grammatical concepts as applicable here. So you can refer to that. That's very important for you. If you do that, you'll be able to decide, make better decisions based on grammar. It certainly makes things simpler, but along with grammar, don't ignore the context. So when you are trying to fill in a blank, make sure you understand the whole sentence, the text before the blank and text after the blank. And you have to ensure that the option that you select, the word that you put in that blank, it fits in the overall context and it's logically correct. So the overall context when we talk about is that sentence plus the overall text as well. That's why we say in the end, just spend a few seconds to review the whole text with the blank, that everything makes sense together. The final suggestion that I have for you is review. Have a quick review in the end. The text now, after all the blanks filled in, it should sound natural, logical, and grammatically correct. Those are the 3 things that you have to verify in the end. Often, if you'll be able to catch some mistake, in the end, you'll think, no, the other word in the same grammatical form, but the other word that is more logical. So leave a few seconds at the end. And above all, as I've been saying, practice a lot, read a lot. That will make it much simpler for you to fill in these blanks correctly.